Hey Craig, hey John, how's it going, guys? Hold on 1 second. Hey Thomas, how's it going? All right, let's see, what do we have left here? Let's put this up. Oh, good. Busy weekend, so today feels a little weird. Kids were off of school still for whatever it is, fall break. I go back tomorrow, but it always feels a little weird when it's too much non-normal stuff to me. Nate starting us off with the week 8 loser to the Packers. Once he threw that like 40-yard bomb that our defenders just lost the ball, I was like, don't do this to us tonight. Let's see, I need to type these in here. It's east and what? South? Yeah. North and west, NFC east and south, NFC north and west. Rodgers, Manning, Allen, Favre. I don't even know how many different MVPs the league has. Rice put that tackle like he was fleeing the scene. I'm not watching the game right now, but I can only imagine. I can't believe they got Marcus Mariota out there. Mahomes already has 2 ints, and Mariota has 1 as well. What in the world is happening? I needed Worthy and the Chiefs defense to do good, but I need too many points. I need like 40 points. Not going to happen. The guy I played had Saquon Barkley and Jonathan Taylor, like 90 points between the two of them. Okay, let's see what's left. I did not run the hockey randoms because it closed late and I was checking payments. I just didn't get to it. So I should have done it before now thinking about it. But let me just type in here. I'll run the randoms now in a second for hockey. So let's take a look here. We're closed here, closed here. There are 10 solos that are $4 in the Funko. I'll read them off now, but they're claimable until we open that. Pedro Pascal, Ice-T, Leonardo DiCaprio, Linda Blair, Bobby Hole, Lawrence Taylor, Flavor Flav, Rainn Wilson, Erling Holland, and Drew McIntyre. Some fun names there. Those are $4 solos in the Funko. First come, first serve. We'll run the randoms for this in just a second. NBA has 2 spots left. Let me type that up. This is our last card, too, for this series. We'll probably start the limited edition NBA soon. It's in all caps. I don't know why. We'll keep it like that. Well, I just put 2 left. Make that 1 left. Nate's taking Detroit. Can I claim LT in the Funko? You can, yeah. And I want to say, I think you have my payment info, right? Didn't you join something last week? I'm just forgetting names. I'll recognize it, but pretty sure that you already have it. So if you need again, let me know. But $4 for that, for just the LT. All yours. Detroit in the slab, Minnesota in the slab. Okay, that'll close us. So we'll run the randoms for the hockey jersey, the slab. We're closed here. We're closed here. Let me type who's left. Yep, just $4. $4 per. There's another 9 available here that we'll just slowly get chipping off here in a second. Now let me type really quick after I do this. Yep, you're good then. No huge rush. Detroit was Nate. And then Minnesota was Zach. So let's do this. And then I'm going to type one more thing before I get randoms going. We'll run the randoms. I won't read them off yet. We'll do the dollar break. We'll come back. We'll run the Funko once we see what's left on these. And then we'll start with our stream tonight. So just a few things. Here's the first one. Ice-T Funko, Drew McIntyre Funko. Thanks, guys. $4 each for those. Big Al, full size, 4 boxer, 43 per. Linda Blair and Bobby Hull, too. You got it. No problem. Who's left over here? Just so, I don't know why it's so wide today. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, and New York Jets. So 4 left in Big Al's. Everything else is full besides the solos. Let's knock a few of these off. Ice-T was Obi. Linda Blair. We're just doing D and W for now until I remember names. McIntyre was Chad. Okay. Erling Holland, Rainn Wilson, Flavor Flav, Leo DiCaprio, Pedro Pascal are our last 5 left in the solos. Well, let's do this. Let's run our randoms for hockey first. We'll come back, run the randoms for basketball. Welcome to look at who you have, trade, sell, buy, whatever. When I get back to the actual, when we're running the break, I'll read off who the randoms are. So let's do this one here. Zach's got Leo. Bill's got Pascal. Okay. I'll do that in a second. Here goes our hockey jersey randoms. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 7th time gets us the right order. Nylon on top, wool on bottom. Okay, we'll come back and look at this in a little bit. I'm not going to post it on the page since it was after. Pascal was Bill S. Leo was Zach. So Flavor Flav, Rainn Wilson, Dwight, and then Man City, Erling Holland left. Let's run the randoms here for basketball. Chad taking Holland. You got it, Chad. Okay, there's 20 randoms here. They go 1 through 10, 11 through 20. No, it's whatever you want to call it, non-snake. Zach taking Dwight, Rainn Wilson, gotcha. So just Flavor Flav left, I believe. I'll go back and look at that. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sacramento on top. Chargers, Clippers. I do it every time on bottom. Every time. Okay, all that set up and ready to go. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, and the Jets left in Big Al's. That'll be our final pre-Philly run, so still a little bit before we go there. Rainn was Zach. Erling Holland was Chad. So just Flavor Flav, yeah, boy. And again, the 2 guesses we're doing now is divisions. If you get that right, these aren't signed. Obviously, if it was a Michael Jordan signed Funko, it'd be not something I'd be giving away. We could run a Raz for or something, but just some fun Funkos. Chicago Bulls won a whatever that show's called. Why can't I? Oh, this is All-Star. I thought this was. Never mind. I thought it was. I have one for LeBron James where it's the Looney Tunes show that I can't think of the name of for some weird reason. So All-Star, Chicago, and UNC. They're just collectors, Funkos that are non-signed, but all Michael Jordan. Whoever wins, if we get the divisions right, you can pick out of the three. Something fun. MJ Funkos are cool. And then the other one is, like Brian just guessed, Kurt Warner. Guess a former, I mean, every MVP that's won is now former. So guess an MVP for the league that's in this bag. If you get it right, you get to use Space Jam. Thank you, Obi. Could not think for the life of me. You get to get $10 credit to use today. So guess a former MVP. If you get it right, it's in the black bag here. I don't have, you can see my shelves are not like I normally have. My dusted everything, reorganized. It's not organized. I just moved everything. Whole construction project behind me for the other shelf. So black bag is just sitting on top of the Racky boxes today. I just messed up this thing a little bit somehow. Good enough. So yeah, anyone can guess. Have fun guessing those. Okay, let's get rolling. Let's do our dollar break first, and then we'll come back and start with the Funko. Just Flavor Flav left. I want to say there was 4 something here, about 150, 130 less than last time in that range, I believe. So a little bit better odds this time. A lot better odds, but better odds. 402 is the number. I want to say we had close to 70 in bonus, so a little over 300 in claims. Let's make sure 402 is our number, but let's read off each claim. That just closed right at 9. I didn't type closed, but what I'll do is I'll just go turn off the comments so someone doesn't claim and try to pay. Where is it? Right here. Turn off commenting. There we go. Okay, I'm going to read off the names just so we're on the same page. If you catch a mistake, if you think you had more or less, let me know. First Space Jam is better than second Space Jam. I think it's way better than second Space Jam. My son likes the second one, but I love the first one growing up. Still like it. And you got Bill Murray in it and Newman from Seinfeld. I don't know. I can't think of his real name, but Larry Bird. You got all the guys in there. Okay, Tim, you had 1. Tom R, you had 5. Dwayne, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Eric S, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Jonathan R, you had 5. Jason, you had 5. Jason M. Brendan B, you had 5. Kip, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Shane, you had 10. Scott, you had 20 with 5 bonus. John K, you had 5. Brian E, you had 4. Mark M, you had 10. Larry V, you had 31 with 5 bonus. Brady A, you had 7. Sophia C, you had 10. Jonathan R, you had 15 there to go along with the 5 before, which gave you your 5 bonus. Chris D, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Brad, you had 10. Bill S, you had 20. Wayne Knight, thank you, with 5 bonus. One of the best characters on Seinfeld by far. Juan D, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Philip B, you had 5. Chad, you had 10. Les, that confused me because I saw you comment right when I said that. Joe Theismann, I like to guess. Les, 20 with 5 bonus. Brian W, 20 with 5 bonus. Carlos T, 20 with 5 bonus. Remember, guys, I've had some where it's been straightforward and you missed it, or somewhere I've tried to trick you and you still got it. Always look at both sides of the question for this today, the MVP question. We'll look at all sides to decide whether you want to go an obvious one or a not so obvious. I'll obviously take into fact who signs stuff as well. Don't pick someone that you've never seen a signature on unless you know I've talked about having it, and there's a chance. Okay, we copied those. That's good to go. Let's go look at the items real quick. I'll read them off fast, and then we'll run the dice and then run the list. Let me make sure here. Let me just reply here. Sam, I don't know if you're watching, or Matt. Okay. Just messaging that back. Let's go here. These are items. I'm going to read off just each item, I suppose. I won't get, I mean, you can tell there's different styles. I'll try not to list the styles today so we can go a little quicker. Jim McMahon, Michael Strahan, these are all full sizes. Tua, Cam Newton, Nico Collins, Kurt Warner, Joe Theismann, Mason Crosby, Jim Kelly. These are all items you can pick if your name comes up on top of the dollar break. Winner can pick whatever item they want. Licensed jerseys, McCarthy, Zabinajad, Thompson, Laporta, Jalen Rose, Bobby Hull, Mike Tyson on the glove, Justin Jefferson Funko, Bane Funko, which is Tom Hardy, Drew Brees Funko, Danica Patrick NASCAR helmet, dual sign Lord of the Rings script with Elijah Wood and Sam Aston. That's Frodo and Samwise. Custom / non-authentic jerseys or non-licensed. Don Cherry. This is semi-licensed, but not really. Don Cherry suit jacket. Dan Marino Fletch, which is Chevy Chase. McCaffrey, De La Cruz, and Emmitt Smith. Others, Elijah Wood by himself, Frodo Baggins, Funko, Gordie Howe and Walter Payton on some 16x20s, Dan Marino and Ellie De La Cruz on some Funkos. Some more full sizes, Ray Lewis, Troy Polamalu, Brian Dawkins, Tyreek Hill, Adrian Peterson, Lawrence Taylor, Archie Manning, Derek Brooks, Trevor Lawrence. Minis, Joe Montana, Jamar Chase, Charles Woodson, Troy Aikman, Terry Bradshaw, Bo Jackson, Lamar Jackson, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Some more full sizes. Dual signed Ray for the Dolphins. It's Mark Duper and Mark Clayton. Super duper. Warren Sapp, Jordan Addison, Steve Spurrier, Anthony Richardson, and Terrell Davis. And that's it. Each individual pitcher is listed after. Whoever wins, if you want to take a little bit, you're more than welcome to, or you can tell me live. If you're not here, I'll buzz you tomorrow and ruin the surprise for you. Stop sharing. Let's go back over here. Let's roll some dice. Gotta make sure I share it. There it is. Okay, for this one, we usually do 7 no matter what. This one I do 7 or higher, just like if Ty were to run a Raz for us or a winner's choice. Give it a double randomization. So 7 or higher. If it's lower than 7, we re-roll. 6 does not work. 7 does work. So randomized our number that we usually use anyways. Let's go here. We just ran some random, so let's zero it out. Should be, what was it, 402 was our number. Let's run it once to make sure. It's 402. It is. Okay, 6 more times. Top name can pick whatever item they want. Thanks for joining the Dollar Break. We'll skip a week next week and do a Dollar Break in 2 weeks from today. We'll do some winner's choices this next Sunday. Okay, there's number 2. Here's number 3. 7 times total. Here's number 4. Here's number 5. Here's number 6. And our last roll, we've done 6 times. This is the last one. Top spot can pick whatever item they want. Winner is Scott. Scott RP taking home the Dollar Break today. Les with your bonus spot just behind Carlos T. I think that was your first time joining. Top 3. Jason, Larry, Carlos again. Bill S. Sophia, first time joining, I think. You top 10. Jason M. Tom. Round out top 10. Last place, for whatever it matters, is Christy on your bonus spot. But first spot, Scott. If you're here watching, let me know. I think Scott won the last time. Hadn't won a little bit, but I think he won 2 weeks ago when we did it last, didn't he? On a little bit of a roll, Scott. Yeah, congrats. Sorry to everyone else. Fun little winner's choice. There's a ton of items. I don't know that I've joined anything else where there's been more than 50 items. So fun. Scott, congrats. If you're here, let me know. If you get here later, you can let me know. If not, I'll message you. I've been messaging with you anyways today, so we'll see if you're around. I know you're busy. Well, let's get this. Let's go back over here. And let's share our normal stuff now. Okay, let's get rolling with our portion of the night. Remember, vote for divisions. This is a chance collectively to someone can win a Michael Jordan Funko, Bulls, Tar Heels, or All-Star. There's some cool fun. I've had them forever on my PC. I think I have a couple North Carolina, a couple Bulls. I think I only have one All-Star, but fun stuff. And then last chance, not last chance. We still have a few breaks before we, if Funko's football will count it, but guess MVP. And if you get it right, a former MVP, you get some credit to use tonight. So keep the guesses coming. Well, let's start with Funko. I'll read them off here. When I get to each one later on, I'll read them off. If you see a team you have in a later one, you want to already put it up for sell trade, feel free to do so. Last solo left is Flavor Flav, but these this is a new case, by the way, guys. You can tell there's 70 names, so we're a little stacked here. Okay, we've got Chat with De La Cruz, Estevez, Jordan Alvarez, Tom You've got Cena, Hill, Behringer, Bill S., Pacino, Pitt, and Vincent. Dave, Jamar Chase, Chevy Chase, Depp, Irving, Murray, and Bradshaw. Dwayne, you have McKinnon, Singletary, Esposito. Larry V, you have Seagal, Bliss, and Diesel. Sean, you have Guerrero Jr., Kevin Smith, and Pierce Brosnan. Nate, you have Rodman, Howard, Michael B. Jordan, not that Jordan. Stone Cold, Altuve, and Shatner. Brian W., McGregor, Barry, Matthews, Marino, Wood, Lee, Jefferson, Iverson, and Applegate. Chad, you have Sheen, Tyson, Belair. Kyle, you have Fox, Wilkins, and Demerit. Jonathan R., you have Magic, Grammer, Lewis, Robinson, Malone, and Tomlinson. Larry A., you have Barry Sanders, Faustino, Lambert, Undertaker, Lynch, Stiller. Brian G., you have Bale, Cheech, and Dustin Hoffman. I'd love it if I could get a Dustin Hoffman signed Hook from the movie Hook. That would be sweet. I wonder if that exists. Kyle, you're taking Flavor Flav. You should ask Bob if there's a Dustin Hoffman Hook Funko signed. That'd be cool. Kyle. Gotcha. Our solos were taken live. Bill, you had Pascal, Obi, Ice-T. Zach, you had DiCaprio and Flavor. Nope, and Rainn Wilson. D&W, you had Blair, Hull, and Lawrence Taylor. Kyle, you had Flavor Flav. Chad, you had Erling Haaland and Drew McIntyre. Carolina Gold Rush for sale in right here. So if anybody wants to buy Carolina for 12, let Larry know. Charlie says Marino, Sean Alexander, Rich Gannon, Joe Theismann, just going up. Kurt Warner, guesses I can see from here. You have a little bit to keep guessing those. What's this? Here's our new case. We'll likely just do 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6 in the back. With this whole, oh boy, my wife reorganized all my drawers. There we go. I'll label these with some numbers for now. But it looks a lot different in here than it did last week. Got some shelves put in behind me, almost done, and she took that as an invitation to make me clean the entire office top to bottom. So at least she helped. Okay, these are sticking together for some stupid reason. Just take them all out. Why not? There we go. We'll roll the dice in a second. Let's pop this open and number them. Last case of Funkos. I may grab more. We may take a break from them. I don't know. I enjoy them. They do have a Hoffman Hook Funko. That's cool. I wonder what he's in. Like if he hits from this series, what's the hit on this one? A Dustin Hoffman hit. Maybe it's on the headliner picture. I just don't know. I'm not thinking right. Okay, new case. Like I said, we'll number 1, 2, 3 up front, and then 4, 5, 6 in the back. So let's do that real quick. Oh, these feel like they got wet or something. This might be the one that I ordered a bunch of these and I couldn't find them for months. I think they blew out of my mailbox into my flower area and got covered by snow and dirt, and then I found them like a year later in an Amazon package. That's not a lie either. Probably these ones, and that's why they're stuck together. Showed delivered. I never found them a year later underneath some stuff when I was raking the garden area. Okay, let's get a box number. Well, now I know what I want. I want a Hoffman Hook Funko. Any number will work. It's our first roll. That'll work. 5. Box 5 it is. We'll leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 for next week and weeks after. 5. Going up first. I even moved my supply shelf into the cold storage. It's going to make it harder for me, but it looks prettier down here now. Wife's happy about it. I'm not. Okay, box 5. That does feel better. Let's cut the plastic and the seal all in one swoop, maybe. I can't tell if I got that. I did. Okay. Good luck all. Start of a new case here. See if we see any familiar names or something we haven't seen yet. Mixture of both, probably. I bet we see two or three we've seen, maybe 2 or 3 we haven't. 3 and 3. Usually go this way. I like to not see it till we all do. Good luck all. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Man, I feel like I maybe predicted that. All-star. All-star. We're going sports, but it's not football this time. I'm trying to think if we pulled any other NBA from this series. We've seen to pull more baseball and football. Well, that's Magic Johnson. I literally just took pictures today of a new Magic Johnson jersey for the Big Al License series. So good timing, I suppose. Magic. Target Con 2022 limited edition exclusive. That's cool. Magic Johnson. Look at that. Michael Jordan 137. Is that the one I have? No, it's not. Magic, Larry Bird, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas. Nice hit. Magic Johnson was a claim, I'm pretty sure. It was. Jonathan R. Magic. Nice hit. Box 136 NBA All-Stars Magic. Starting this case off with sports in the NBA fashion. Matt Ryan for MVP. Brian Sight for MVP. Steve Young for MVP. I like it, guys. Jonathan, congrats. Nice Funko hit there. That's cool. I don't want to stack them with him, so it looks like an option, but the best way to take up some room there, I guess. All right, we'll be back with some more another Funko next week. Down to our last case, though. Okay, let's skip and we just pulled an NBA Funko. Let's do our NBA card first, then we'll come back and do hockey. So NBA card first. Let me read off who has who. We don't need to random the box. It is our final box. Like I've mentioned, a limited edition series for NBA. We'll likely put that either on Sunday or so the Monday for the Monday starters or the Wednesday starters, one of the two. I don't know which one yet. But we're losing this and we're losing hockey because we opened the last 3 last week. We'll replace one of the two with the new NBA limited edition series. The other one might like a few different random things here and there. Mark, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, not opening yet. NBA. Okay, Craig, we ran this random live here at the start since we had it fill live. Craig, you have Lakers, Boston, Sacramento, Atlanta, Utah, Cleveland. You've got D. Mitch covered there. Spida, as he likes to be called. Orlando, Phoenix, Miami, Bill S., Milwaukee, Indiana, Memphis. Chris D., Golden State, New York, Houston. Brad, you Denver, Oklahoma City, Brooklyn, San Antonio, Philadelphia, Dallas. Nate, you've got Chicago, Detroit, Portland, Charlotte, New Orleans, and Toronto. And Zach, you have Minnesota, Washington, and the Clippers. These pictured ones here, I know we're not guaranteed to get one, but I was hoping. We pulled a decent one last week. See if we go up a notch here again. Box 8. Good luck, all. I do not have any more of these. They have different sports of this, but I'm going to hold off for now. Maybe we'll get it in the future. Stuff like this, little things that we don't do as often, I like to just get every once in a while and shake it up. Do something. I've enjoyed these. They're cheap, too, so it's fun. That's trying to fold up there. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. Cut the side down, and we're going right direction. First time ever I opened it the right way. Okay, here we go. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Not one of the pitchers, but we kind of, I like this one. We kind of stepped it up there at the end a little bit. We pulled his name on a ton of jerseys, like the custom jerseys when we ran those like a year back. Tyler Herro, rookie card too, on-card auto. That's blue ink, even though they don't like signing for people with blue ink out in the wild. Apparently you can like copy. We like watching over them. Yeah. Apparently you can like copy the blue ink. That's why I don't like doing it or something. You can press it. I don't know. Tyler Herro, Miami Heat. This is a Phoenix card. I love Phoenix. At least I'm pretty sure that's Phoenix. Chronicles Phoenix Basketball 2019-2020 rookie. Miami Heat with their nice baby blue alternate jersey. That's nice. Tyler Herro. Beauty. I was trying to get 2 different Heat jerseys today. Who was it? It was Ray Allen and Alonzo Mourning. I don't know if I got them or not for the series. Who had Miami? Miami. Is a random going to the 3 spot. Chad. I don't think that was your first NBA card, although maybe I'm confusing it with the other series, the NBA or the NFL. Orlando, Phoenix, Miami. Chad, you're hitting the Tyler Hero Chronicles Phoenix card. Beautiful card, on-card auto blue ink. Rookie card, not numbered. I think it's the base card. Most likely. 2019-120. Great hit. It's a fun one. I'll keep that out too for later. That does it for those Gold Rush signed slab. We'll, like I said, we'll get some limited edition, which the hits will go up quite a bit in the notches there with those series. There's some really fun ones to chase. Bunch of headliners. We'll do those soon. Okay, time for East Coast, guys. See, it's getting a little tighter here. The price has to rise every single break we do, unless we try to get it down to like a 1-boxer. We'll likely do 1 more 2-boxer on Wednesday, and then maybe next week do 2 1-boxers. The new series should probably be to me by then anyways, but I don't know that I want to do 2. We can, but it's going to go up by a couple dollars every time, and this is about the max I want to have cost for a. I mean, there's a 2-boxer at least, and not 1, so that price reflects that. But the new series has, I mean, potentially 6 names we could lock. There's a lot of big names. I'm not going to lock them all. There's 2 for sure that I'm going to lock. We'll talk about the new series probably on Wednesday or Monday, but it's very top heavy. Some names we haven't seen yet. One that you guys want to see, that you ask for every time, and then a ton of the ones we already see as well. So we'll talk about that later this week. But until we get there, we got 6 left here. So maybe 2-2-2 or maybe 2-2-1-1. So 3 or 4 more breaks of this series, and then this series is dead. In this one, Joseph, you have Waugh, Nyland, Fuhr, and Hextall, Belfort, and Stolars. Daryl, you have Suzuki and Aho. Jonathan R., you have Keller and Vassie. Larry V., Kaprizov, and Cooley. Waffle Board, Christian, you've got Bedard. Askarov, I was telling him I missed my guy. I barely missed getting to the bid in time. I didn't hit. I had like 5 names, but it felt almost just as good that my guy didn't hit, the one that I missed out on. So Bedard, Askarov, Dylan Yedhasek, and Stutzel. Brian W., Wolf, Sorokin, Fleury, Giroux. Brett, you've got Kopitar, Drysdale. Brett, I don't think I sent you. I said I was going to. I got something's in the mail to you. I just forgot to send you the tracking, so look out for that. Kopitar, Drysdale, Blaine, Kachuk, Naslin, Thomas, Bratt. Jonathan R., you have Cheevers and Barkov, Larry A., Jenner, and Madonna. Brian Hellebuck and Nyes, and then Brett, you close it with Josie and Wool. 6 boxes left. We'll run these and do the top 2. And then remind me after this, we'll shut down the poll. Yeah, I sent you something. I couldn't find what I wanted to find, but I found something different. So just keep an eye out. I sent it last weekend, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, maybe Thursday. So it could be close. But I forgot to tell you that I sent it until I remembered right now. Okay, 7 times top 2 jerseys is what we're going to roll with tonight. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Did those last 2 stay on top for the last 2? I think it was meant to be. 53 and 39. Those are bottom 2? No, not even close, Al. Use your brain. 53, 39. There's a 49 there and a 58 there. Good grief. Okay, well, let's get those. 53 and 39, right? Not 49. I already forgot. 53, 39. Okay. Okay, getting dangerously close to the end of this series. There's still 1 locked community hit. That's Gordie Howe. There's still a ton of pictured headliners. We've hit 4 out of the 10. Would love to see us get to 5, 6 would be fantastic. But a lot of targets you guys have been chasing that are still out there, so hopefully we get a few of those too. Get my screen back up here. 39 first, 53 after that. Good luck to everybody. So Wednesday we'll likely do a 2-boxer. We'll be down to just 16 claims. Or no. How many do we have today? Do we have 17? Yeah, 16 claims. We're cutting it down every single time now. Okay, box 1. Good luck all, which was box 39. Perhaps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's just do it now. Let's get our 5th out of the way right now so we can start shooting for 6 and 7. Holy moly. Have yourself a series. That is number 98, red and black, white numbers. That is Connor Bedard. Good grief. Christian, this is, you rebounded in a mighty way this series. You've hit 2 or 3 headliners, another guy that you've been chasing. Holy moly. Bedard on the AJ Sports World. I was hoping we might see this one. Look how beautiful that is. I know there's a few of you guys going after this. Let's stem back to last series, too. I think we had Bedard last series. Some that just barely missed out today on our days. Landed with Christian. Christian's been after it. Congrats, Christian. Sorry to those that were chasing it as well. Bedard, Classic Pro, Blackhawks. What a beautiful jersey. Adidas Pro. White strap dangler down inside there. Headliner. We could have locked him, but we didn't. I'll tell you right now, he's in the next series as well. And there's 3 or 4 guys above him, so he's not going to get locked again. It's very loaded at the top. Next series, I don't know if I'm going to lock 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere in between there. But that's a great hit, Christian. Congrats. I don't know why they have that like in its own bag, but it is. I'll keep it out for pictures. Great start. Hey, we hit our 5 half the headliners. So let's go for 6. We did it before. I think we had we beat the odds pretty badly a few series ago. See if we can do it again. Okay, box 53. Good luck, everyone. See if we can get a second claim. Bedard was obviously claimed. Should lock Keller? Yeah, you've only been after him for, I don't know. I think it's been more than 2 series. Okay, here we go. Three, 2, 1. Yeah. Well, now I know for sure what the signature, I guess, was right in my brain when I saw the number and the color. We got a goalie here. East Coast COA number 60. That sure looks like Joey Wool, Joseph Wool. It is. Goaltender, Joseph Wool, Fanatics Premium. Toronto Maple Leafs. Nice classic jersey here. Let's look at this one. I'll look at who has it in 1 second. Joseph Wool. Great hit. Beauty. Toronto Maple Leafs. Keep them coming. I don't think you had him, Christian. Did you? I've got Joseph on the final spot going to Brett. Am I reading it wrong? What's crazy? Joseph Wool, Fanatics Premium. Yeah, I've got Joseph Wool on the final spot. Oh, gotcha. Just saying, keep the hits coming, huh? See, Brett, I told you that's how it works. It's happened before multiple times. Keep it rolling. Yeah, that's what I mean. Brett, I tell you, whenever I'm like, okay, they're getting punched up a little too bad. 0 hits whatsoever. Joining every week, send something out, and then it kicks the good luck. Brett, that's you. Joseph Wool, nice hit. Was not your claim. I know you've been after Kopitar. pretty sure he's in the next series. We also still have 4 boxes left of this series to go after him, but great hit. Joseph Wool and Connor Bedard. Maple Leafs and Blackhawks, both. Don't remember, guys. I'm learning. Both original 6 teams, or was Chicago not an original 6? I know Detroit was. I know the Rangers were. Was Toronto and Chicago? I don't know. My brain tells me yes, but maybe just one of them was. Okay, Chicago is, Toronto not. I'm learning. I'm pretty sure Detroit and the Rangers, right? Both original 6. Was there not? Like, was Montreal one? Maybe? Canadiens? Who knows? All right. Congrats, you two. Sorry to everyone else. We'll probably have a 2-boxer on Wednesday. If I change it to 1, I'll let you know. Let's get going with our football portion of the night now. Let's see. Okay, we're to Gold Rush, guys. We have a brand new case. It is our final case. It's not the new series. We have our last case of the last series. They're all pretty dang similar. The only thing that's different is this new series costs a lot more. I have one in my cart. I haven't pressed buy yet. I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see here in the next couple days or weeks if I keep it going with the next series. I don't want to charge more to you guys, so that's where I'm. It may go back up to 25, or it may just not do it. I don't know. Okay. Gold Rush time. Last chance to guess a MVP, former MVP. If you get it right, you get some credit tonight. Get your division guesses in. It's a tie right now between the AFC North and West and the NFC East and South. 33% on each of them. So a third of you guys are going on each of those, and then the other third is split up between the AFC East, South, and the NFC Northwest. Also, since we're doing Gold Rush now, you can multitask. This is the time where you guess a college where you think the player we're about to pull was drafted from. Guess any college. If you get it right, you move on. If you get it right 2 or 3 weeks in a row, you win something. 2, you win something. 3, you win something bigger. Someone's got, I didn't write down the last time we had someone move on. I don't have anything written down again, so my guess is nobody got it, or I forgot to write it down again. Who was our Gold Rush hit last week? Someone will tell me. My brain is mush on that. I can't think of it. Okay, in the Gold Rush helmet. Remember, Larry V has Carolina for sale for $12. If anybody wants to buy for $12. Ooh, I like the Marshall guess. Looking for Randy. Tim, you have Dallas and Kansas City. Bill S, Giants and New Orleans. Brad, Tampa, Houston. Larry V, Cleveland, Cleveland and Carolina. Nate P, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Green Bay, Seattle. Craig, you have Indy and the Rams. Juan, you have Chicago and the Jets. David L, Washington and Las Vegas. Nick F, Philly, Baltimore. Michael D, Chargers and the Vikings. Christy, Detroit, Atlanta. Jonathan R, San Francisco, Buffalo. Nick G, New England, Tennessee. Kyle, Cincy and Arizona. And Brian W, Denver and Miami. Now I'm going to look at my pictures because I don't want to mess this up and not have someone have a chance for. It wasn't those ones, so it must have been these ones here. Oh, we had Lawrence Taylor. It was North Carolina, right? Yeah, no one guessed that. And then I don't think anyone got the next one either if we extended it. Okay, so everyone's at 0. Get your guesses in. Last call on the Panthers, if anybody wants to buy the Panthers from Larry V. Otherwise, we're going to get this rolling. I'll close the poll once there's not a tie. It's still a tie right now. University of Wyoming, I like it. You guys are looking for specific hits. Makes it cooler if you get it right. As soon as I see it jump off a tie, I'll end the poll, but right now it's still tied between those 2 divisions. Let's open this and get our boxes numbered and pick which box we're going to do. 1, 2 up top, 3, 4 on bottom, left to right. Let's roll that first. Buy Panthers. Dustin will buy the Panthers. Larry. So 12 each for you guys on those ones. I think you already paid 2, Larry. Well, just remember you have a credit of 12. You can use it later whenever. 1 through 4. 4 it is. I think we keep doing that where I label 1, 3, and then we open 4. Whatever. Box 4 it is. man, I can't. They're a little tight. Box 2. Box 3. And then box 4. We're opening now. Let me move this stuff away, guys. Now I gotta lock it in here. Way out of my way. All for a cleaner basement. Oh, hockey jerseys. Hold on. Putting everything away. Okay, that's the end of the guessing too. The poll is still tied. I'll wait a second while we're revealing who this is. Former league MVP. If you have not voted yet on the divisions, please do now. If we can break that tie, I'll end the poll and we'll move. See if you guys can get it right. The poll winners, if you guys win, someone will win a choice of MJ Funko, Michael Jordan Funko. As soon as you see the team, you're going to know who it is. I suspect that's the case for a lot of them too. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. I think one of you got it right too. I know you did. I read it. I forget who it was though. Who is the league MVP for the Seahawks? I unboxed a ton of my PC helmets because I got more room out here. I haven't organized them yet, but Nick says, nailed it. You did nail it, Nick. I love this helmet too. It is a Shaun Alexander slate with the lime green signature, Psalms inscription. Nick got the Shaun Alexander. He was indeed the league MVP. So you could try to chalk this one up as a trick team. I don't know. Sometimes I go straight up like Mahomes. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, if you can use like sometimes I do that on purpose. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I like a lot of people, but I do like Shaun Alexander. One I have another one I have my PC. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I was named after, or they thought of Alexander the Great. Even though I don't know if he did. Where the freak is that helmet? I brought it in here yesterday. Oh, I was going to show you, but I can't. Oh, there it is. This is one of my Alexanders. See, Alexander the Great, all decade, 2005, and there's the MVP script. I should have used that helmet instead. Whoops. Shaun Alexander. Anyways, Nick, you've got $10 to use. Don't use it all in one place. You're so very welcome. Carolina, if it's Carolina, I'll send you 2 bags of chips when I send out his. There we go. Okay, let's roll with the Gold Rush. I read teams. Carolina got bought. Let me make sure I actually record that. You use that helmet next Monday. Should I throw you for a loop and do back-to-back Shaun Alexanders? You never know. What if I do? Okay, let's do Gold Rush. Box 4 we already got. Ready to go. Poll, I still can't. Whoever voted for one of the R2 divisions, so it didn't break the poll. We got to wait a second here. Again, if you're here and you have not voted, you want to vote for one of those 2 that are at the top to break the poll. Be the hero, be the scapegoat, whatever. Go for it, and I'll end the poll. One of those 2 needs to break the tie before we can rip stuff open. Reminder, guys, since we're now live, now close to the football portion, Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, and the Jets are the last 4 teams in Big Al's 4-boxer. Someone vote. Break that tie. Gosh dang it. I'm going to grab a water really quick while I'm waiting for a vote. We can break that tie, we'll close the poll right now. This is like, it's like one sip, man. Water bottles for ants. Okay, still 34 votes. Maybe everyone here has already voted. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. If you're here and you've not used your vote, vote for one of those two divisions. Well, another vote came in, but it went for one of the wrong divisions. State of the tie. Still a tie. Just bumped it down to 31%. We got close. The other ones, unfortunately, even if you think it's going to hit one of the other ones, you can't. Not enough votes to bring it up to have it be the one we do. So we need someone to vote for AFC North, AFC West. There it goes. End poll. Did I end it on time? Okay, you guys are going NFC East, NFC South, AFC North, AFC West. Barely fell off the page at the end there. See if that comes back to bite you or help you. If you want to name yourself and tell us that you did it and have all eyes on you, could be Glory, could be Dumpster. Water bottles for kids who don't drink good and stuff. Look at, it's like a. I'm trying to sip it. I'm gonna make it last. Okay, Gold Rush. Let's get going with our football portion of the night. Thanks, guys. Thanks for voting. Sorry that took a second. These are kind of in the way, so I'm staggering them just a little bit. And now you can't see them at all. Oh well. You can't read good and stuff. Keep getting freaking garbage on my shirt. Look like a bum. Okay. First box from this new case, our final case. Gas fight with the jitterbug. See, I know the song. I might move like the back of my hand, man. I watched that so many times when I was younger. Okay, I'll always just kind of show you if we get what we're looking for. We got a speed replica black box, so non-college, non-BSR4. Gives us a chance. I know there's some BSR4 headliners, so we're missing out on those, but gives us a chance at a bunch of those headliners now. See where we go. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. Is it the? Yeah, no, probably not, because I see a script. Why is this one throwing me off? New York Giants. Last week we pulled a lunar on the end of the last case. We're pulling an eclipse at the start of this case. Giants hitting. Who had the Giants? Oh, they were. Oh, you know, it kind of does look like Saquon now that I look at it, and that looks like it says Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's cool. If so, Bill S. Spot 2, claiming the Giants. You had an intuition, huh? The Gap's always a good guess. He did a big signing or two not long ago, and stuff's still floating around for him. A little less now, but there was a period there where it wasn't too hard to find them. Both your pieces here, but better here than not here. Oh, jeez. We are Penn State. Oh, gosh. We are Marshall. Hold on. These are completely lost their keyness. As if it wasn't humiliating enough for me to have this guy, as you probably said, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's cool. We got script on this. Go for 40 points against me. The guy I played had Jonathan Taylor and Saquon Barkley. Snakewan, 80-something points. Now I got to look at him the next night. And I'm assuming Xavier Worthy's doing jack squat for me tonight. Saquon Barkley. So I was gonna say, you know what you should do? You should send this over to okay, what is brown and rhymes with Snoop? It's gonna be a different word, but I know you want me to say poop. Brown and rhymes with Snoop. Hoop, poop, roop, doop. Dr. Dre. How'd you know that one, Jonathan? Oh, because they rhyme together when they rap together. I got it. I figured it out. I was gonna say, Bill S. You should send this one on over to Bill B. to get you a little swap, but man, that'd make it a lot harder with the script. Maybe you could do like a smaller logo to make it an Eagles. But since it's his offensive rookie script, and this is where he was the offensive rookie, that's a great hit. Nice hit, Bill. Saquon Barkley, 2018 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Watch lots of reels. I've never seen that one or heard that one. That's Penn State. Did anyone guess Penn State? Probably someone did. Miami, Clemson, Bama, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Oregon, OSU, LSU, Marshall, Miami, Georgia, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Ohio State, South Carolina, OSU, Wyoming, Miami, Wisconsin, Florida, PSU. Bill B. I think you're the only one that got the guess right. That's what I'm saying, Bill. Yours was close enough without the script. I don't know how the Eagles logo is so big. You'd have to do like a custom logo, not their normal one, if you're going to make it work. Bill B, congrats. Writing your name down for the PSU guest. Did anybody else get PSU and I didn't see it? If so, please let me know. PSU. So, Bill B, next week, all eyes on you. See if you can get to 2 or 3. Well, let's keep it rolling. Time for Radke. Yeah, you could do Super Bowl logo, or you could just keep it Giants. Generally, I don't care if it's their old team. The reason I'm talking about getting that Micah Parsons is to trade it into a Packers, because I'm a Packers fan. That'd be cool. Okay, we're going to Radke again, guys. Next up is Big Al's 4-box. We can't roll it until the last 4 teams are claimed. If you want to claim now, you can. If not, we'll sit when we get to it with those last 4. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, and the Jets. In Radke, we're down to 6 boxes left. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10. We'll open one of those tonight. 1 more on, 2 tonight. 2 more on Wednesday, and then end it next Monday. I don't know if I'm going to try to get an order in of the Halloween theme cases, or if we can see if we can get a head start on November's series. I'll message him tonight or tomorrow to see what it even is. So, Bill taking Cleveland. Thanks, Bill. So just 3 left. Atlanta, Carolina, and Jets. Okay, in this one, Ty, you've got Green Bay and Tennessee. Bill, you have Buffalo and the Chargers. Jonathan R., Atlanta, Arizona. Brian, Cincy, and the Jets. Patty taking the Jets. Thanks, Patty. Jets win by 1. That's really sad, man, about Nick Mangold. I love pulling his auto. We haven't seen it for a little while, but I loved having him when we can find him. That's kind of sucks. Kidney disease or something like that. Kidney complications. Tim, San Francisco and Miami, you sold your randoms. 1 to Elliott, which is the Giants. 1 to Nick G, which is the Panthers. Jonathan R., you've got Chicago and New England. Brian W., New Orleans, Minnesota. David, Washington, Dallas, Pittsburgh. Rams, Vegas, Detroit. Nathan, you have Kansas City and Indy. Brad, you have Seattle, Denver, Baltimore, Houston. Scott, you have Tampa and Cleveland. Rob, Philly, and Jacksonville. So Patty taking the Jets. So just Carolina and Atlanta left. We'll do that one next. Let's get a box number. Top number gets us. I'm going to get rid of the dice roller. No need for that. I don't think. Time for some Radke. Top box after 7 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 5 is what we're rolling with. Let's back up. Box 5. Did you guys start off with a hit? You did. You guys are unstoppable. NFC East. So whoever changed the NFC East, you can hold your head high for now. 1 to 0 to 0 to 0. Let's see where this one goes. Box 5 is here. I'm not going to put that out there because someone will join thinking that they hit a Seattle helmet. I'll put here like we normally would see stuff. Dad and Will cards. You'll take Atlanta. Okay, you got it. Falcons are yours. Let me just type it in here. 43 for the Falcons. It's the Big Al's full-size series, and it's a 4-boxer. Just Carolina left. We'll run Radke. We'll run the 4-box. Then we'll do a Lifefill 3-box. Another Radke. Some licensed jerseys. We added Griffey Jr. today. We added thought I had the hockey jersey, but Cole Caulfield, great jersey there too. And we added football name. Rob Woodson, Ravens scripted Nike is a cool jersey. So those 3 are new. Bunch of fun names. We'll get there later tonight though. Okay, box 5. Good luck all. Just the Panthers left in the 4-boxer, and that's what's coming up next. I'm going to open it this way. I'm trying to think on this. This is what I'm going to I'll just wait. I won't do it. I won't show you. Although you're going to see it when I... There's a team written right here that I don't want you to see, but if I flip it this way, you're going to see the box color. There's no way around it. A blue box again. Authentic college, most likely. Oh. Is this real life? Don't look at the written there. I don't want to. Try to not look down there. College is blue box. We pulled one college. It was Manziel. And the blue box means it's authentic. Red means it's rep. 3, 2, 1. Why you got to do this to me? Why? I know who that is too. It's got to be him. Oh, what an absolutely beautiful helmet. He just did a signing. That dirty dog, he knew it would hurt me. Look at that beautiful apple red Utah Utes helmet. Someone getting a trade off tonight. You got that right. You guys can always tell me no, but I'll be damned if I don't try. That's for sure. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Hold on, my screen is going away. There we go. Come on, we all love this guy, but on a Utes helmet, maybe some of you guys think that's ugly. That's talking to me. Steve Smith Sr. One of the best receivers to ever do it. Best receiver in Utes history. We have Dyson too, some other guys, but Steve Smith Sr., Utah Utes, shiny red helmet. Want to know the bad part is I have a blank Utah helmet, and I forgot to send it in again to the Steve Smith signing. That's a rep shut, but anyways. That's going to go up front. It's going to stay out there all night because that thing is beautiful. Carolina is the hit on that one. Panthers. Carolina was a random going as a bot random going to Nick G. Nick G. Be prepared to get a message from me. See, they do this there's a bunch of people that run Radke on TikTok and other places that don't know sports. So they help them out by writing the team it belongs to, and that almost got showed right away. I hate you guys knowing before you see the helmet. The signature, for that matter. Panthers. Wowza. I guess at some point he was gonna send the guy in Utah helmet. Today was that day, huh? Nick G, nice hit. Congrats, man. Beautiful. Steve Smith Sr. Okay. Let's keep it moving. We're on to Big Al's 4-box. Don't worry, I'll calm down, guys. Here before, right? Okay, speaking of Steve Smith Sr., just the Panthers left in this 4-boxer. Everything else is claimed. I'm going to read off who has who. Bill, you've got Arizona, Jacksonville. D&W, you got Atlanta. Bill S., Baltimore. Tim, you have Buffalo. Carolina's open. Nick G., you have Chicago. Brant, you have Cincy. Bill S., Cleveland. Eric S., Dallas. Kip, Denver. Matt S., Detroit. Bill S., Green Bay. Elliott, Houston. Zach B., you have Indianapolis. Ty, you have Kansas City. Brad, you have Vegas. Sam T., the Chargers. Carlos, you've got the Rams. Tim, you have Miami. Brad, you have Minnesota. Jeff R., New England. Brian W., New Orleans. Nick G., the Giants. Patty, the Jets. Nate, you have Philly and Pittsburgh. Bill S., you have San Francisco. Dustin, you have the Seattle-Tennessee combo. Nick G., you have Tampa. Bill B., you have Washington. Nate saying it's a sign he's taking Carolina. I would have taken that as a sign too, but that's why me and you fell, right, Nate? I'm joking. I like it. I could see Carolina out right again. I don't have a Utes helmet in there, so but that's probably better for you guys. When you bought Carolina the break before and have Seattle the break after. Yeah, you did buy Carolina on Gold Rush, although Steve Smith would never be in Gold Rush, at least for now. Okay, let's roll. Thanks, Nate. Thanks, everybody else that helped us close as well while we were live. There was 5 or 6 that got picked up. I appreciate you guys. We will do a live fill after this. Guys, I added up, just have today and Wednesday left of this series. I think if we do 7 and 7, 120, we'll have a couple freebies for the season or the series long games. Get us to like 122, which is almost exactly where we've been ending lately. So depending on, assuming we do our normal 7 and 7 today and Wednesday instead of 9 or less, Wednesday will be final day. Monday we'll do a mixer or some sort, maybe Wednesday as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's kind of a weird way to end. I like ending on a Monday, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, well, let's roll. 4 box. Been a long time since Big Al package. I know. Okay, Black Cage. Let's shake this up. Let's get 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water can move to here. Notepad. And my pen. Okay, let's get some numbers going. First box tonight is 159, 159 if it'll focus. She got rid of my little. She cleaned up the thing I used to hold on to the bingo balls. Where did she put it? Oh, well, they're going to go here in the middle, I guess. 159. See, everything's out of touch here. 104. 104. $141, 141. Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend? Oh, because they're engaged now. They're not boyfriend girlfriend anymore. Or is there a different one? You're confusing me, Nate. Kelsey score. I need Xavier Worthy to score or the defense. Last box number is 30. Amon Green. I just watched him do like a Twitch stream the other day. He's a gamer. 30, which was kind of funny. Okay, let's grab those boxes. 159, 104, 141, and 30. Sorry, I keep smacking the dang camera. Yeah, so I don't know that he does them, Kyle, but he has people do them with him, or he joins them. I saw that too. I think he used to join a lot of stuff, and maybe he ran his own, but I think right now it was like a celebrity like appearance kind of thing. I don't know if he did it. I don't know if it was his room. I think he was joining someone's room. I saw that as well, and I wondered. Then I read a bunch of the comments. Listen, did you know? Okay, well, let's make sure it's the right numbers. 159, 104, 141, 30. Precious. He does have a lot, yeah. He's got like signed framed jerseys, a bunch of those too. Just looks like a collector, which is cool. Okay, 30. Series 35. Okay, 7 points. I don't remember if I updated. I have updated on there. How many points is that? 144. 146. Doesn't make any sense. I think I'm just missing the Bill B 4 points. So everything but Bill is updated on our Wonka. Anyways, we'll talk about that tonight because obviously if we're done Wednesday, we're getting close here. 7-pointer. Signed NASCAR hood too. Yeah, I saw that. I've seen it before. We rented out part of our building that I work in to a guy that works on cars and has a bunch of really cool cars. And he's got a couple hoods of some muscle cars in his office too, which is fun to look at. I'm not a car guy, but it's fun to look at. Okay, first helmet of the night. Box 1 with 7 points attached is 3, 2, 1. I showed. I'll take credit, even though it makes 0 sense. I showed a slate. We're getting a slate. Oh, jeez. Is that wet? No. I'll try to clean that up. There's a little bit of like rub on the back. I mean, it's not bad, but see how it's shiny? Looked wet, but it's not. It's just like a rub mark. Try to figure that out. Detroit. Who had the Lions? That is Matt. Matt S. Getting 7 points as well, Matt. Let me go over to the Wonka page here. Matt, let's see what you have for 7. I can't see an autograph, so it's on the back side. 3, 2, 1. There it is. One of their high-powered offensive targets. That is Jameson Williams. They're too good. They scare me. We beat them by a lot. I don't think that'll happen again, but hopefully, maybe we just have their number. Some hairs hanging off the back of this. Jameson Williams, nice slate for the Detroit Lions. That's funny. You're a Vikings fan too, so not really your favorite team either. You probably like the Lions better than the Packers, though. So do I, Matt. Slates are awesome. One of my top probably 5 favorite styles. They beat a lot of the other styles for me. Matt S, 7 points. That gets you in the top like sixth place, 7th place already. Just with a 1 boxer, you got to get top 3 to win something, but nice to get some points. Matt S, Jameson Williams. Okay. Got it. J-Mo on the slate with 7 points. Next one up, 104. 104. Series 35. For Wonka. Maybe one of those nights. Pretty sure I saw one of the other ones had Wonka when I was looking at what looks like something coming out of the top of the box, but it was just framed, and then I saw another sticker. Okay. 104, Series 35, 4 Wonka points. boxes. I don't have them in this series. Yeah, wrong team. How about another line for more Wonkas? It could happen. Happens all the time. We get double ups. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a lunar eclipse for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this was 4 points. I love every Buccaneer helmet that exists out there. They're all my favorites. Tampa in this one was Nick G. Fresh off your Steve Smith hit, hitting Bucks now in Big Al's. Think you'll like this one? 3, 2, 1. I like it. That's for sure. I'm pretty sure we have them on both teams, and I don't think we've seen them in a while. So about freaking time. Tampa Bay, Nick G hitting the Rob Gronkowski with 4 Wonka points. Red ink on this too. Beautiful helmet. Racky certified. Both your pieces in there. Nick, have yourself a day. Both red helmets too. Some red on them. Both blue teams in the back. Let's get the 4 points written down here. Rob. No, I already have Rob Gronkowski written down in the Wonka, so he must have hit this series already, and I just forgot. Although I don't see it anywhere. Oh, he did. John, are you here, John K? Did you hit a Pats Gronkowski and I'm just forgetting? What am I? I've got John written down in the Wonka for a Rob Gronkowski, which was also a 4-pointer. Let's see if I can tell. You know, first Big Al's hit. I know. I don't know why, but sometimes it seems like other places you knew you hit right off the bat. I always am not nice to new people. I don't know what it is. You did, John? Okay. Never mind then. We've hit them twice this series on both teams. That's the only example where you'll see the same players if they're on 2 different teams. Or like one on a multi and one on a solo. Try to really get some variety in every single series, but I don't think anyone's going to complain about having 2 Randy Mosses or 2 Peyton Mannings or 2 Gronks if they're on different teams. Okay, Nick, got your points. Looking for a Falcon. I know. Pretty sure this has Wonka too. 141, Series 35. There it is, the 1-pointer. See, I saw this, like frame. I looked back and I saw a little sticker. Fine, he'll be in Racky then. Yeah, we've pulled our fair share of Robs from Racky too. Always a great place to find a Rob. Okay, watch 3. I see the helmet. I don't know who it is. This one has me worried for a second. We'll see. We'll cross that path when we get there. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I'm just trying to remember here. Jaguars, classic speed. 1-pointer. Who had the combo spot? Arizona Jacksonville up top. That's Bill. Bill S. getting a 1-pointer. And this is one of a couple guys, but I'm. You guys can help me out. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's one guy that I have that has moved on, but I don't know if I know his signature very well, and it might be this one. And he's on a new team. I try to avoid that. I don't know if he was traded during this series or if it was last series and I just didn't pull him out. Let me double check this. Anyone recognize the signature? I don't know why it's blank in my head right now. I know we have someone else that's a little more prominent, and that's not his signature, so it's not him. I know it's not the guy you guys might be thinking. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Tank Bigsby. But if I'm not mistaken, I think he's moved on. Try to avoid that. I'm not great at it, always catching him. Kinlaw, not a bad guess, but I think it's Tank Bigsby. Let me make sure. I think he's moved on to a different team as well. I remember seeing his name when I was looking through the series the other day and thinking, I'll pull him out after the series, but the series did not end, obviously, yet. Let me just Google search, not Google search, JSA search really quick. With the Duval script, with the awkward head coach doing his Duval impersonation. It is. It's Tank Bigsby. I believe he's moved teams. I'll double check. But Bill, nice hit. Congrats. One that I maybe would have pulled out otherwise at the end of the series. Didn't make it to that point. I didn't recognize the name. I thought that's probably him with his signature. And I think it's the only time I've ever had him, too. I was excited to get someone new for the Jags, but then he's Gonzo. 1 point. Let me write it down at least. Hold on. Wonka. 1 point. Tank Bigsby. Is he a running back? Kind of seems like he's still semi-new to the league. I wonder why he got dished so fast. Okay. Got it written down. Now I'm back to over here. Remember, guys, we'll open this, we'll do a recap, and then we're going to do a 3-box here live in the chat right after this. Okay, 159, Series 35. Holy cow, all 4 boxes had some kind of wonk on them. It's been pretty light the last few days, so I guess it was due. Well, it's not that player. The label on top shows a player for a different team that he's not been with anyways, who I thought was losing the game for him last night. Oh, man. It's not the name on top. It's the same position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a flash for the Minnesota Vikings. We've had a few Vikings over the last couple days, last couple weeks. We have Minnesota. 1-pointer going to Brad. Brad hitting a flash, and yes, I was right on the weight. It is heavy. It's an authentic flash. The top of the label said DK Metcalf Seahawks. Obviously, I buy boxes to use them so they sit how they're supposed to when they get shipped. Same position as DK. I've had this on for a while. It's been in the series for maybe this is the first series, maybe last series. I know we've hit them not that long ago. Or it's been more and I just forgot. That's a big hit. It's fun pulling these names. That's Randy Moss for Brad. I know. I'm sorry. Hopefully you have better luck next time. I know the feeling. Trust me. Brad, congrats. Randy Moss, authentic flash, and the best part of it all is it's got 1 point. They did sit there for a while. Brad loves that flash. He likes the yellow flashes just like Pittsburgh, right? Randy Moss, hold on, I'm getting the 1 point. Yeah, I mean, I'll never. I see all the time teams sitting, and it's easy for me knowing what's in the series to say, why is that team sitting? But if you've already seen, I think we've already had like 3 or 4 pretty good hits for Minnesota. It's hard to think that there's going to be more, but sometimes there is. Sometimes they're smaller names. You just never really know in my series, I guess. Okay, congrats, winners. Some fun stuff there. We had Jameson Williams, Rob Gronkowski, Tank Bigsby, and Randy Moss. Let's do a 3-boxer live in the chat here. Eagles, is that where he is now? Yep. He just got in the game, huh? Oh, he was the one that took the I saw that it was 2nd and 26, and they got the first down. That was him that ran the 31-yarder. Okay, no longer a dang Jaguar. He went to the enemy, the Eagles, one of the enemies. I guess they're all enemies. Here comes the Falcons. No problem. If you, yeah, we'll get you hit at some point. Hopefully your luck turns around. We've all been there. It sucks, especially if it's your first time trying and you can't win the first few times. I get it. Okay, let's share my screen here. City, I've got first with Bill B. Dave, you've got Washington. Joseph has got Green Bay. Bill, a little behind on Kansas City. John, I've got you with New England. Brant, I've got you with Cincy. Brant and Kyle, you guys keep bullying each other. It's always like one coming away too. Kyle just barely behind. Brad, I've got you with Indy. Nate, I've got you with Pittsburgh. I really was feeling Carolina there for you, Nate. Didn't fold. Green Bay is gone. Eagles for Brady. Got you, Brady. San Francisco is Zach. Bill just barely behind on San Francisco. Jeff, Patriots are gone. New Orleans is Brian. Cowboys are Leland. Arizona is Bill S. Miami is Brad. Dallas gone. 49ers gone. Carlos. Brett's got Chicago. Bill S. Baltimore's there for you, Bill. Pittsburgh's gone. Zach. Jets for Carlos. Gotcha, Carlos. Philadelphia's gone. Buffalo going to Carlos. I'll let you guys know who's left here in just a second. Probably going to have 8 or so left, I'm assuming. Buffalo. Giants for Jonathan. Nope, Giants are gone. Unless I put down the wrong spot, which I maybe did. I did. Brian was New Orleans. Jonathan is the Giants. Sorry, you got him. Seattle going to Bill S. Atlanta going to Nate. Whoa. Whoa. Camera's a little further back today. Everything got screwed up. Chargers going to Brian. Denver going to Bill. San Francisco's gone, Craig. Let me list who's left here. it's a two-sider. It's nice when it happens and they don't hit, but then once they hit, it brings back all the other ones into question. Houston, Las Vegas, LA Rams, Minnesota, and Tampa Bay. That's what we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make that 7 with Bill taking Cleveland. Vegas for Nick. Nick, let's get this over with already. Let's get it out of the way. If you're open to looking into trades for Steve Smith, you let me know. If you're not, no big deal. I was actually talking to him 2 days ago about seeing if he had any reps that I could buy for my collection. And he gave me the price a little higher than I want to spend, but I might do it just so I can have one. Not a lot of Utah stuff floating around out there. Vegas, Texans. Okay, down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams left. I get it too. Steve Smith's fun, so. I know, but don't ever, like I say, I don't ever want anyone to feel like they have to trade with me. You guys can tell me to shove it, and I wouldn't blink an eye. Totally fine. But we can look and see if there's anything I have that fits, you know? If not, it's a great helmet to keep, to use as a trade piece. It's a great hat. Okay, on to 5 teams left. I'm going to read off who has who. We'll get these last few claimed, and then we'll get rolling. Racky will come up next. Licensed jerseys after that. Big L's maybe after that with a 2-boxer. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're too far into the series. I want to say 106. 110. Is that number right? Nick? Whoever else is Nothing less than an amp Tom Brady, Nick. Don't get in his head. And you're talking to someone that's in Massachusetts too. Bill B, it's 110. Okay, so 113, 120. I don't think we can do a 2-boxer tonight after that. Unless we shorten Wednesday. I don't want to go. I don't want to get to like 130. It gives me less to roll into, and I don't like ending on a Wednesday. That means Saturday we won't do it unless we finish Saturday with a 2-boxer. Okay, Bill S., you have Arizona, Jacksonville in the Baltimore spot. Nate, you have Atlanta, Carlos, Buffalo. Carolina's open. Brett, you have Chicago. Brant, Cincy. Bill S., Cleveland and Denver. Leland, you have Dallas. Detroit is empty. Joseph, Green Bay. Excuse me, guys. Jan and David L., Houston. Brad, you have Indy. Bill B., you have Kansas City. Nick, you have Las Vegas. Brian, you have the Chargers. Rams and Minnesota are open. Brad, you have Miami. John, New England. Brian W., New Orleans. Jonathan R., Giants. Carlos, the Jets. Brady, Philadelphia. Nate P., Pittsburgh. Zach, you have San Francisco. Bill, you have the Seattle, Tennessee combo. And David L., Washington. Down to our last 5 there. Let's get some boxes. We'll hang out here for a second, and then we'll get the last 5 teams cleaned up and get it rolling. We did 5, 3, 4, 7. Yes, we did. I stopped keeping track too. NFC East, and then we had NFC South. Oh, mama. NFC North. NFC South. Uh-oh. You guys are on a freight train. AFC South. And then NFC North. So just the North challenging right now, North and the West. 3-2 to 1-0. Okay. I'll leave the screen up. Let's get 3 boxes, and then we'll see if we can get those last 5 teams claimed. Oh, I said 3, and I was about to do 5. There's 1 in there. We'll drop it out. We already have 3. I said 5 teams, then my brain switched to having 5 bingo balls. Okay. First number is 51. I think that is Brady Papinga's real number. I said it the other day for 52. 51. See, left my little thing. Nick taking the Rams. Got you, Nick. Thank you. Next one is 155. 155. Yeah, Thomas? I don't mind looking at trades. You probably surprised you're saying that. I'm the worst responder. It takes me forever to get back to people because I've got 45 things to do and I have time to do 10 of them every day, it seems like. So last number, so I'm sorry it takes so long. That goes to anybody that's wondering why I haven't responded to them. 101 is the last number. Yeah, I'm glad we found the guy you're looking for this time. If you ask me, I don't have something. Wait a few months and ask again. I buy a lot of inventory, move stuff around. Okay, we'll chill for a second here. We've got, I didn't fill out. Oh, yes, I did. Rams, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams left. Carolina, Detroit, Minnesota, Tampa Bay. That's funny. 3 of the 4 teams. It's okay by you? Yeah, well, I'll try to be quicker. Zach taking Detroit. Down to 3. Carolina, Minnesota, Tampa Bay. Let's do this. Let's start grabbing those boxes. Turn your Dorsets on your PC list. I'd like a Dorset on a specialty for my PC, or a throwback-ish, or alternate. That's what I'd like. Okay, I'm going to grab them, guys. There's 3 left. We'll come back. Let's do this. Let's discount the last 3 to 29 while I'm gone. 29 each. And then we'll try to get the last 3 cleaned up. 51, 155, 101. 51, 155, 101. Rice TD. Rasheed Rice. Sonic Funko. Ben Schwartz. Is Ben Schwartz the guy that's in Parks and Rec, the brother and sister combo that are friends with Aziz Ansari? Is that who Ben Schwartz is? I think it is. That's cool. That's a fun one. Tampa going to Brett. Thanks, Brett. Remember, that one is 29, not 32. Money, money, daddy. That one girl says. That's funny. That's cool. I'm sure my son and daughter know that show. I don't think I've seen that one. Nate saying, give me Carolina. As a fill-in. Gotcha, Nate. Good luck to you. Okay, Minnesota's the last team left. I know we just saw a few of these teams get pulled, but I'll never let a team be dead for a series. There may be a team or two that I need to add 1 or 2 in for the last break, but I doubt it since we're on the last day on Wednesday. I've already added 1 or 2 this series. Haven't had to add more than that, though. Okay, Minnesota's last one. I'm going to close this. Let's get the boxes going. That's the feeling you have? That's too bad. 51, 155, 101. 51, 155, 101. In descending order. One of those feels heavy. That might be our second, third authentic of the night. Steve Smith, Randy Moss. Or I'm getting weak and it's not heavy. Dustin closing us. Thanks, Dustin. I appreciate you guys helping us close it. Just 29 for that spot. Okay, guys, Radkey will be up next. It'll be our fifth to last box. We'll do two more on Wednesday. We got freaking TJ Watt authentic. There you go. We got Halloween this week, Friday. The only thing I wore for Halloween for our Oogie Boogie Bash or whatever, and I just had a sweatshirt that was Stormtrooper. So I wonder if I'm supposed to have another outfit or not. My wife handles that part. Okay, 51, Series 35. Thank goodness we got a break. Did I remember to fill out the last Wonka point? There was 7411. Yeah, I got them all. Okay, we're good. 0 Wonka, thank goodness. Thank goodness. See a label, this could be who it is. Yep. Could be it. It is it. It is he. He is it. Month flew by. I know. It really did. October was a blink. 3, 2, 1. Well, you're onto something. I just said... You said TJ Watt authentic. So your mind was on Pittsburgh. Do you have Pittsburgh? I was about to congratulate you just because you guessed it. You do. Damn, Hawkeyes. It kind of does look like Hawkeyes, doesn't it? Kind of does look like Iowa. That is the Pittsburgh Steelers Classic Speed Beckett certified. Let's see, guessing TJ Watt. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Not TJ Watt, but same side of the ball, a little bit younger. Number 33, he was a Buckeye, right? Pretty sure he was a Buckeye. Pittsburgh, Nate, that's you. You're getting yourself a Jack Sawyer. We pulled him from something else. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was Gold Rush. It must have been Radkey. Or no, maybe it was Fire Factory, huh? Now we're pulling them from Big Al's. Steelers bumper. Beckett certified Jack Sawyer going to Nate. Nate, nice hit. Congrats. Rookie. Yeah, it's a fun hit. I wouldn't mind having a Sawyer. Guess he's got to prove himself in the big league, but the kid was a dog on the college field. 101. Series 35. 2 Wonka. I swear, man. Sometimes you just can't escape the oddities. 3, 2, 1. We've got a lunar eclipse for the same team that hit out of the Gold Rush box earlier. New York Giants, I was right. It was heavy. Thank goodness. I'm not just getting weak tonight. Eclipse, sorry, not Eclipse. Lunar Eclipse, authentic New York Giants. That was the one that I almost messed up, wasn't it? Giants and Saints, it was. Jonathan R. hitting Giants. Lunar Eclipse authentic. Who is it we say? Of course, somehow, after not seeing him on the Giants for who knows how long, we pull him twice in the same night. I'll always say, you guys, there's players like Derrick Henry, Barkley, trying to think who else, where we could put them on their old team as, you could call it a filler hit, or we could grab someone else that's still with them or is retired that's maybe not as much of a likable name. I choose to have some of these retired guys on their old team still just because I like them. Saquon Barkley. Red ink makes it hard to turn it into an Eagles helmet, but Barkley is Barkley. 40-something fantasy points yesterday. Got hurt, but did he go back in? Or was it just a slight hurt? Jonathan, nice hit. Saquon Barkley, authentic lunar eclipse, and I said 2 points or 4? 2 it is. Could make it Eagles. You have to make it like whatever it's called, a crucial catch or something with a multicolored logo because of the red ink. Can't really do red with Eagles. You can, I guess. 2. That's a lot of Wonka point boxes today. 5 out of the 6 so far. Saquon Barkley. That might be the last time we see Barkley on the Giants for a while. Twice in one night. Okay, final box from this 3-boxer. We will do a Radke live fill in the chat. Yeah, some of these guys, man, could change it now, which is also great. I want a Barkley Eagles item anyways, but like I kept my Seahawks Russ Wilson. I thought about changing. I didn't do it, and now I'm like happy with that. There's other guys too. He did plenty enough for the Giants to keep him as a Giants legend. That's fun. But also he's doing plenty enough with the Eagles to make it an Eagles too. Can't really go wrong is what I'm trying to say. Series 35. Good grief, man. Stop. 6 points. 6-pointer to end this 3-boxer. 6 out of 7 helmets had Wonka points on them. It's a lot of shakeup at the end of the series here. I see a label. Maybe not this player. I think I have him in the series. I don't remember if it was this style or not. That's the same team and the same style, so my head is telling me it's that player. I said 6 points. Here we go. Oh, it's a great helmet. I'd take a Barkley on any team at any point. Penn State, Giants, Eagles. 3, 2, 1. Here. Chargers flash 6 points. Wonka after Wonka after Wonka. Allen, LT, good guesses. Who had Chargers? Brian W. with the Chargers. Hitting on a flash. Yep, I thought I read one. I didn't. Leaf on a flash. I'm not going to lie, that'd be cool. Why is the... No, it's not. Well, it's unclipped, but it's not messing with the auto. I'll do it when I turn around. 3, 2, 1. Now seen a few of him. We've seen one Fire Factory, one Radke, and now our first big owls of this guy. That's not going to mess with the auto. It can't sweep and hit any part of this, so we're good to leave it on there. Youngin. There's another Youngin, just like Sawyer. We've got Omarion Hampton, rookie running back for the Chargers. Great player. What the other rookie yesterday was doing was R.J. Harvey. Had a pretty decent game. Omarion Hampton, flash for the Chargers with 6 points. I'm going to leave it here and hold on to this so no one tries to jump the gun. Hold on. See, I'm out of 6-pointers, so somewhere along the line I added an extra 6-pointer. Whoops. 6, Brian W. Omarion Hampton. May not be a perfect science is what I'm getting at. Pretty close, though. 10, 27, 25. Gotcha. Okay. Congrats, winners. We had Jack Sawyer, Saquon Barkley, and Omarion Hampton. Let's do a Radke live fill here. There it is. This is a 16-spotter, $36. See if we can hit a quarterback. What do we start? We start with a receiver. I feel like we're in need of some quarterbacks in the series, but maybe we hit some early and I'm just forgetting. Actually, we've hit quarterbacks. We've hit 2 or 3 already. Just having a brain fart. Okay, 01, I've got Jonathan with Buffalo. 02 is Dustin with Tampa. 03, Nate with Pittsburgh. 04 is Elliot with Green Bay. 5 is New Orleans for Brad. 6 is Chicago for Dave. Green Bay is gone. Bengals is number 7 for Kyle. He's got a random up for $18 if anybody wants to grab just a random and jump in. Indy is number 8 for Craig. Number 9, Baltimore for Jonathan. Number 10, Washington for David. We might be closed here. Number 11 is Philadelphia for Carlos. Number 12, Steelers are gone, Dave. Seattle's there for Brad. 13 is Dallas for Dave. 14 is Atlanta for Jake. 15 is Kansas City for Bill, and I think I'm caught up, right? I am. Okay, 1 main spot left, and then 1 half spot still left. Kyle's selling his $18 random, and there's 1 more main spot left. Let's see who's available. All right, time for me to get an actual. Give me a second. 1 team left, 1 random left. I'm going to grab a soda. Brian closing us with the Giants. There is 1 random left. Kyle's selling 1 for $18. If you want to jump in for a half spot. It's open right now. Actually, that looks like I have too many teams. Nope, I don't. Phew. Every once in a while, I'll overbook it. Let's do this. Get our box number first while we're waiting to see if someone wants to grab Kyle's random. Let's do opposite order today. Box number first. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're doing box number 3. Box number 3. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back here. Get rid of 3. Let me grab box 3, which is over here. And then last call on Kyle's random. If not, Kyle, we'll see who you get, and maybe you can sell the team or you'll want to keep either one. Give it 15 seconds here while I'm getting over to the list. Whoops. Okay, let's see what you get, Kyle. If you want to sell them, let me know. I'll tell you who it is first. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Arizona on top, Jacksonville on bottom. Where are you, Kyle? You got the Chargers, Kyle. Let me know if you want to keep or sell them. That goes for anybody, but letting him take it. Jump at his first. Next up, guys, is our licensed jersey. I read off the 3 new ones earlier. Griffey, some Rod Woodson, push 4K. And there was 1 hockey, but I already Cole Caulfield. Caulfield, Woodson, Griffey. So we'll do a licensed jersey one here after this, but let's get our teams read. Jonathan, you have Buffalo, Arizona, Dustin, Tampa, Minnesota, Nate, Pittsburgh, and the Jets. Elliot, Green Bay, Cleveland, Brad, New Orleans, Vegas, David, Chicago, Houston, Kyle, Cincy, Chargers, Craig, Indy, Denver, Jonathan, Baltimore, Carolina, David L, Wisconsin, Washington, Miami, Carlos, Philly, and Tennessee, Brad, Seattle, Detroit, David, Dallas, and the Rams, Jake, Atlanta, New England. Bill S, Kansas City, San Francisco. And Brian, Giants and Jacksonville. We already know it's box 1, and we'll do a 2-box licensed jersey after this as soon as we see what we got going here. No, I need to still see that one. There we go. Okay, good luck all. Box 3, that leaves us with 4, 7, 9, and 10 for Wednesday and next Monday. At the bottom of the chat, let's make sure no one's asking me a question. Couldn't quite see who the signature was. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I just saw the edge of it. We've got a Classic Speed Kansas City Chief. Classic Speed Kansas City Chief, and it is authentic. Crazy if it's the Giants. I had to get them from every product tonight. It wasn't. The team is playing right now, and they were spot pick number 15. Bill, you had Kansas City down the bottom of the list. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Why am I not recognizing this signature? I don't think that's Rashee Rice. His looks a little different. We've pulled him before. It's not Chris Jones, I don't think, unless it's another sped-up Chris Jones. It looked like Sky Moore, but they wouldn't have Sky Moore in this, I don't think. I think he's long gone, isn't he? It's not Travis Kelce, obviously. It's not the Mahomes we've been looking for. I wish it was. I don't know if that's 36 or 30 or what it is. Let's just look this up. You guys will probably beat me to it, but I want to be sure of it. R.S. Ooh, Karlaftis would be really cool if it was him. Not a lot of his signatures. Is it Jones again? Is it just like I'm just still getting used to Chris Jones' signature? That's what I was saying. Hey, Kyle, you were right on. That's George Karlaftis. That's a cool signature. I want to say maybe there was like a little pouch of Karlaftis a year or two back, and then I haven't seen him since. That's cool. Signed September 9th, 2025 in Kansas City, Kansas. Oh, well, Kansas City, Kansas. Picture of him on here. If you use this, the pictures are not always included in here anymore, but if you use this thing, it'll show the picture of him signing the helmet online, which is cool. Bill, nice hit. George Karlaftis is cool. Not a name I've seen a little bit. What number is Karlaftis, though? Is he 36? Why are all these linebackers? Like the other guy is a weird number, too. The other linebacker for the Chiefs. 50s, guys. 50s. That's not going to fit there anymore with the way I'm doing this. I switched the way that Lombardi Trophy is. Okay, congrats. Let's try a licensed jersey series here. Most likely to end the night. I think we're going to end on this one. But I think that's Mr. Remember, we pulled the Chris Jones. That's why I thought maybe. But his number was like not what his number was. It looked way different. He's 56. Okay, that's a 5 apparently. Yeah, I can see that. All right. Nice new name. That's fun. I don't remember the last time we pulled a Karlaftis. let's see where we're at. I've got Larry with Roma Dunze. I've got Mark with Ellie De La Cruz. I got Jonathan with Patrick Ewing. Burrow, going to Kyle. Number 5 is Griffey. Where are you, Ken? Right here. Going to Elliot. Number 6, Fox. Why can't I? Oh, Adam Fox. Good for you claiming him, Craig. I think that's a really cool jersey. Adam Fox is a fun name. I always like seeing the names get picked. Burrow's gone. Sorry, Bill. McKinnon, number 7. Nathan McKinnon on the Mitchell Ness. Great jersey, too. Brett G. Gotcha. Bure, number 8. Pavel. For Brian. Griffey's gone, Bill. Sorry. Number 9 is Hogan. For Elliot. Gotcha. Number 10 is Ant-Man. It is, yeah, the Stadium Series 1. Hey, how about a little, hey, Al, your Mammoth are playing good. 7 straight wins, 2 on the road, well, 3 on the road, 4 at home. They're doing better than I thought they would. Are you excited? Yeah, guys, I am. Got the Utes blowing out Colorado. Mammoth on a 7-game win streak. Packers beating the Steelers. Obviously, if the Utes could have beat BYU the week before, I'd be sitting golden, but I'm not. It's okay. Bradshaw, number 11. Going to Larry V. Gotcha. 12, Acuna. Larry, did those jerseys get to you yet? I haven't tracked them yet. Usually I do, but I haven't looked at them yet. Jake got you with Acuna. Elliot got you with the Hogan rebound. Mark Jr. Is that for Ken Griffey? Probably, but he's gone. I don't know if I have another junior that you'd be claiming. And he goes by junior, right? Or he did. Tomorrow, okay. Stockton is number 13. There's 7 plus 5, 12. Stockton, Johnny Boy, been there for 15 years, going to Zach. Huberdeau, 14, Jonathan. Going to Brian, 15 is the Joker. Going to Zach B as well. 16 is Nix, Bo Nix. Okay, we are 4 away, guys, to getting this one closed. 9 plus 7 is 16. I'll throw some pictures here. You might as well, right? Yeah, I assumed it was for him. I came to that conclusion after saying it. What am I doing? I'm looking for jerseys. Okay, you can always find them here, guys, in the pin section. I update them as soon as I add stuff. I'm going to read off who is available, not who's been claimed. Castle, we need 4 spots to close this one. Vince Carter, Champ Bailey. Mark McGuire, Chris Carter. Josh Jacobs, Philip Forsberg. Chris Webber. Cole Caulfield, Wade Boggs. There's Love, 3 left. Shaquille O'Neal, Rod Woodson. This is the NFL All-Time 100 team. That was a cool inscription. Neymar and JSN, both claimed. Kelly, McGrady and Seguin, Kaprizov and Jim Rice, Will Smith, Jefferson and Hull, Larkin and Paul, Bettis and Gunther, Guerrero Jr., Maurer and Niedermeyer, Evans and Peyton, Austin Matthews, Gleyber Torres, Andre Vasilevsky, Joe Green, Darrell Rivas, Trevor Lawrence, Adrian Dantley, Patrick Ewing, and Ilya Sorokin, Paul Coffey, Alex Caruso. There's one more claim, Will Smith, 2 left. Quinn Hughes, both gone. Jeff Bagwell, Crosby and Kyle Connor. Tomlinson. Newton. That's all of them. Okay, we move away. If I can get over here. Jordan Love. Jordan Love. No, it's 17. Bill S. And then Brett taking Will S. 18. 2 left here to close us. Bunch of headliner names still left there. That would be pictured headliners, I should say. Whoopsies. Okay, am I caught up on this? No. 6. Missing Saquon Barkley. Yeah, that's just helping you get to the promised land. AFC North, AFC West, AFC West. They had 3 straight. Is that right? 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are looking at a win today. Someone's probably going to get a pick one of those MJ Funkos, unless it gets tied with a. I thought it was the NFC North. It was going to be the challenger, but it's AFC North and AFC West. There's plenty of those in there. Bailey and Nix. When we'll be live again Wednesday. We're live Wednesday. I'm hoping for some better luck for you. Sometimes it's, first try. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I think you were telling me that you probably join card breaks. I think that's a little more forgiving. You don't always get great stuff in cards, but at least you get some base cards or something. But helmets can be a little finicky sometimes if you have bad luck and it stacks up. But we're live Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, and then we have a short weekend stream, but the big days are Monday, Wednesday. Okay, 2 spots left of the jerseys to close us, and that will end us for the night. I think had it been a normal series night, I'd go for a 2-boxer tonight, but we're a little too close to the end of the series. 113 helmets. Wednesday will get us to 120 most likely, unless I cap a Wednesday, make Wednesday short, pre-Halloween break, and then finish on Monday. I don't know. Ugh. Can you only claim live? So the majority of our stuff, like the bulk of the items, come from the live fills. But there's a Facebook page. I don't know if you're in it or if you saw the thing above. On Wednesday, there will be a Radkey drop that drops on Facebook, and a 4-box or a 3-box random teams break that drops. And that one is pre-fill, so you don't have to be here to claim it. And then the rest of the helmet stuff will be live fill after those. So like today, we started with our pre-fill stuff. Opened all of this was filled pre-fill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 were pre-fill. 4 have been live. We usually do another 2 plus these jerseys, so kind of half and half, I should say. I can just in case you didn't see it above, or if you're not in it, if you have Facebook, there's no website to join. I haven't made a website for it, but if you want to join the Facebook group and look at the pre-fill on Wednesday, it's a little less hectic to get in because it's a random teams break, which means you just say in and then you get assigned a random team and you can try to trade for a different team if you want. Who's commenting on my posts? Making sure they don't pay. Sorry. Okay, we're down to just 2 spots left, guys, and then we're closed up for the night. I'll just start reading from here again. Cam Newton, Champ Bailey, Chris Carter, Rivas, JSN, Bettis, Kelly. Yeah, I get it. This is really the only thing I use Facebook for is to buy helmets, run the break group, and chat with people in breaks. Other than that, I'm not much of a social media guy either, but I get it. There's a few that don't join social media or that don't join Facebook that get in on the lives, or they'll message me through email and say what's left or whatever. Jim Kelly, Joe Green, Josh Jacobs, Justin Jefferson, Tomlinson, Max Crosby, Mike Evans, Rod Woodson, and Lawrence are our football options. Hockey is Andre Vasilevsky, Austin Matthews, Brett Hull, Cole Caulfield, Dylan Gunther, Philip Forsberg, Sorokin, Kaprizov, Connor, Coffey, Hughes, Niedermeyer, and Seguin. Basketball, we've got Dantley, Caruso, Chris Paul, Chris Webber, Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, Stephon Castle, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. Baseball left, Barry Larkin, Torres, Bagwell, Rice, Maurer, McGuire, Guerrero, Boggs, and then we have one other, which is Neymar Jr. So 2 left, and then we'll roll. I forgot to check back into the game. I know that it was 7-7 at some point, but it's probably almost over. 4th quarter, right? Oh, it's over. Tell me Worthy got a touchdown or something. Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, Rashee Rice. How many points? Did Xavier even catch a ball? 5 for 53. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Okay, almost there, guys. Just 2 spots left to close this. If we have to run some randoms, some extra randoms, we can. But a lot of those have been going, not a lot, but we've been having at least one unclaimed most breaks, and I don't want that to happen. So we'll see if we can get a couple of main claims here. No, Brady. No 2-boxer. I would normally try a 2-boxer after this, but we're at 113 helmets pulled this series, and I almost always try to end it between 120 and 124. And we're going to do another 6 or 7 on Wednesday. So we're kind of, and then we have 2 freebies between the Wonka and the last team standing. So we're kind of at our mark after Wednesday already, without doing any extra tonight, which sucks. But for me to build the series, the way I like to build it. I like to have between 65 and 75 elements that roll over. 70-ish is perfect. Neymar is available, Jake. Yep, if you want him, he's this last one down here. And then Bill going for Kelly. Gotcha. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Bill, I didn't watch your Bills, but I was wondering about Dalton Kincaid. Was he still kind of hobbled, or did he play a full game? Yeah, no problem, Brady. Did Kincaid play a full game? Or did they snap count him? Was he hurt? Was he hobbled a little bit? Dawson Knox, too, didn't really do much. But I didn't watch the game. That one. Okay, guys, let's get some randoms. Played a full game. He's probably just still a little injured, huh? I'll tell you who didn't look off, my boy Tucker. Tucker Kraft. Okay. 7 times. Final 4 will be $10 solos, and then we'll read off what randoms you have. You guys can try to trade or sell if you'd like, and then we'll open. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos tonight are Caruso, Hughes, Chris Carter, Jeff Bagwell. Some fun ones there. 4 solos. Okay, I've got Mark. If you were claiming Larkin as a main claim, we were closed before then, and then he ended up not being a solo. So he was close, but didn't quite make it to the end. Hughes is going to Nick. CC going to Zach. Okay, Jeff Bagwell, Astros Nike, and Alex Caruso, Thunder Nike are our final 2 solos. See if anybody got any discounts. Larry V, you had Odunze, Castle, and Dantley. Almost. Mark, De La Cruz, Forsberg, Woodson, Jonathan S., Ewing, Carter, and Jan Bailey almost as well. Kyle, Burrow, Lawrence, and Bettis. There's a $3 off, Kyle. I will always check. If you guys have already paid, then I'll write it down as a credit. If you haven't paid, take it off, obviously. Elliott, Griffey, Caulfield, Jacobs, Craig, Fox, McGuire, Kaprizov, Brett, you had McKinnon, Boggs, and Chris Paul. Brian, Bure, McGrady, and Connor. Elliott, you had Hogan, Gunther, and Seguin. Zach, Edwards, Coffey, Guerrero, Larry, Bradshaw, Tomlinson, Torres, Jake, Acuna, Newton, and Maurer. Zach, Stockton, Sorokin, and Jefferson. Brian W., Huberdeau, Green, and Weber. Zach, Jokic, Rivas, and Crosby. Bill S., Nix, O'Neill, and JSN. Love, Evans, and Larkin. Brett, you had Will Smith, Vasilevsky, and Niedermeyer. Brett, that's a $3 off spot. If you haven't paid yet, you pay $27 instead of $30. If you have paid, you can use it a different day and take $3 off. Jake, Neymar, Rice, Peyton, and Bill B. Kelly, Hull, and Matthews. Yes, Kyle, all 3 football. T-Law, Bettis, Burrow. Okay, let me start reading some of these. So again, Bagwell and Caruso are available for $10 buys. Mark and Hughes, CC was hoping he was a solo. Yeah, he was close. Just like 4 off. I would buy Kaprizov if for sell. Sure, okay. So Craig's buying, or Nick's buying Kaprizov. Champ Bailey for T-Law. Who has who? Champ Bailey. Kyle, if you want to trade Trevor Lawrence for Champ Bailey, you let me know which one you'd rather have. Sure. Castle, Dantley, Tomlinson, Torres for sale. Castle, Dantley, Tomlinson, Torres are all up for sale for $10 a piece. Thanks. Good luck. We'll buy Matthews if available. Matthews is down here. Bill B, if you want to sell Austin Matthews. John will buy. Buy Maurer if available. Maurer was Jake F. Jake, do you want to sell Maurer or keep Maurer? I'll give you guys a second to go through those trades or sales. Larkin was Bill S. If you want to sell to Mark, he's asking. Going to keep T-Law. Okay. Keeping T-Law. So, again, Jake, if you want to sell Maurer to Bragg, okay, to Bragg. You said you would buy, Zach? Is that what it was? I'll buy Maurer, okay. Gotcha. Jake selling Joe Maurer to Zach. Thanks, Jake. A look. Champ Bailey's up for sale. So Castle, Dantley, Bailey, Tomlinson, Torres, Bagwell, and Caruso are $10 purchases. I think the majority of the rest of the questions have been answered. Did Bill B say he was keep? Oh, he did. I'm going to keep. Okay. Oh, pop my shoulder. Last call on those last few. Castle, Dantley, Bailey, Tomlinson, Torres, Bagwell, and Caruso. I'm going to grab the box numbers while we're looking at this screen here. I need to put some little containers back over here. Doesn't need to be completely empty. Does it? 2 numbers. 1, 2. $125, 125. This can go right there, I suppose. Last one. 31, 3-1. Okay, we got them, guys. 125 and 31. I'll leave it up just for a second here. There's 5 being sold there and 2 from the solo still. 125, 31. 125. Hey, I don't see any more chatter. So those that were trying to sell or trade, I'm sorry. And then I'll house the Crusoe bag. Well, if one of them hits, we'll figure it out. I'll wear it for Wingy's night at B-Dubs. I don't need there, but I will with that jersey. And then Kyle Brett, $3 off. Okay, final 2 items, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We'll do a recap. We're likely, I think you're up 1 unless an AFC North, AFC West hits here. I think you guys, someone will win a Michael Jordan Funko as well. Just unearthed those when I cleaned out the office. So, okay, 31 up first. 31, 125, 31. 125, 31. We're good. Oh, no problem, Kyle. So I'll write down the $3 off. So next thing you claim, whenever that is, just take 3 off. I'll remind you if you forget. I know it's little and it's stupid, but it's fun to get a little discount here and there. You know? Okay. Fun name here. 3, 2, 1. A few will be sad. Someone will be happy. This was not in for as long as I would have liked it to be in. It's a great piece to put in the series. Hadn't seen one in a while, and it came out fairly quick, it feels like. Number 11. Great signature on this one, too. Beckett certified. That is Barry Larkin. He was not in very long, I think. I love the way this jersey looks, too. Trade you a hole on the stars. I know you might be a little bummed on that one, Mark. Too many people to chase after. It's hard to pick one. Larkin, didn't we say that went to Bill? Bill, nice hit. Congrats, Bill. Barry Larkin, not a jersey we see too often, that's for sure. On the Nike, the old school looking Nike, kind of like the, who was it that we had? Was it Reggie Jackson on the A's? Cincinnati Reds, Nike. Beautiful jersey here. Bill, congrats. That's nice. I like it. Till we meet again, Larkin. Headliner name there, that's cool. I like the spread tonight. We had some nice stuff from every product, it felt like. Headliner type stuff around every corner. Okay. Final one here. 125. Oh boy, no difference here. Another headliner type name. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pretty dang close to the best player in the league right now. I mean, got to give it to McDavid. He's more expensive too, but this guy is special. I got to watch him last week with my son. He didn't do much against us. I mean, he was fast, incredibly fast. Didn't score. I think maybe he had 1 assist. He is extremely good. This was claimed too, wasn't it? It was. We've got Nathan MacKinnon, Nate Dogg. Going to Brett. Brett hitting again tonight. Brett, congrats on your claim hit too. This is a lot of the jerseys we pull for hockey are Adidas, Fanatics Premium, Fanatics Breakaway, CCM. We pull a few of the Mitchell & Ness. I really like the Mitchell & Ness jerseys. And this is one of them. It's kind of got a more of a babyish blue color. Such a nice jersey. Nathan MacKinnon. Mitchell & Ness. This is actually from my PC. I hit it twice in different places. So I put one in the series and kept the other one. I think it's 2013, 2014. That might be his rookie year. NHL Blue Line, Mitchell & Ness, 13-14. Avalanche. Brett, nice hit. I believe the Gretzky that's going to be in the next series is a Mitchell & Ness on Edmonton, which, I mean, it's besides like a double CCM, it's hard to complain about anything for Wayne Gretzky. Adidas would be nice too, but the Mitchell & Ness is a great jersey. Brett, nice hit. Bill, nice hit. Larkin and MacKinnon, both headliner type names. I try to put as many pictured headliner quality hits into the series as I can. I usually add at least one every time I reload, if I can. There goes 2 off the board. We'll add a couple more in. Add Griffey, take out Larkin. Yep, Brett, congrats. So I have your address now. I knew that if I offered, maybe the gates would open. Sure enough. Hitting East Coast, hitting Big Alice. Okay, you guys won the giveaway too, so let's do that. But let's do the giveaway first. No, recap first, then giveaway. So people can take off if they want to after the recap. And then not know if you won the giveaway. I should do it the other way, but I'm not going to. Third-party stuff. Card today was a nice Tyler Hero card, on-card auto. Like that one. Funko, Magic Johnson, All-Star. Beautiful one there, too. Let's see. Licensed jerseys today through East Coast were Joseph Wool and Connor Bedard. Beautiful hit there. Our third-party stuff today was George Karlaftis from Radke, Steve Smith Sr. from Radke. Beautiful authentics, both of them. Saquon Barkley was our Offensive Rookie of the Year inscription Gold Rush hit. Big Al's helmets are these 6. So Marion Hampton, Jack Sawyer, another Saquon Barkley, this time authentic. Tate Bigsby, Randy Moss, Jameson Williams, and Rob Gronkowski. Jerseys today were MacKinnon and Larkin. Fun day, especially if you won something, guys. Let's go through here and get our giveaway going real quick. You guys are on a roll. Is that 3 straight bounties? That freak. I need to probably reward with a full-size bounty here soon. Okay, we're going to put all the names in that joined. If you're here, you can pick now. If not, you can wait. I mean, you'll have to wait. I'll tell you later, I guess. We got Dustin on a half C spot here. I just hit a brick wall, guys. I don't know how I'm going to finish this tonight. Elliot and Nick G. Elliot, Nick G. Where was that? That one. Too many things to try to copy. I'm gonna lose my mind. Too many things to try to copy. I'm gonna lose my mind. Nick F, Zach B. $170. 192. Okay. Thanks for being patient. Top name after 7 can pick whatever one of the Funkos. I'll show them closer here in a second. They are all Michael Jordan Funkos. Not signed. Those will be thousands of dollars. Be fun, but they're not. There's 2, 3, 4. If you'd rather have a Joey Bosa signed Funko, I'll do one of those too. 6. And our winner of the freebie today on the bounty is Jeff R. Jeff R. only had 2 or 3 spots too. These giveaways keep going to low spots. Jeff R., are you watching still? My guess is probably not, but if you are, you get to pick. Between North Carolina, number 74, Michael Jordan Funko. These were all bought brand new by me. So, Chicago Bulls, Fanatics exclusive Funko, number 84. And the All-Star 19, is that a year? 1996 San Antonio All-Star Weekend. Michael Jordan on this one too. Those are choices. If you'd rather have a Joey Bosa signed Funko, that's fine too. You choose any one of those 4. Okay. Congrats, winners. Sorry those didn't win. We'll be back Wednesday. I don't know what the second. We'll do baseball tomorrow, but I don't know what the second one's going to be quite yet. So stay tuned. All in to tomorrow. We'll be live Wednesday. I don't want to say it'll be a shorter night, but maybe. And we got Halloween coming up. We'll do a weekend break, most likely on Saturday. And we'll shut the series down and try to build it this weekend or next weekend. Maybe we'll have 2 days without it. I don't know. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Message me with questions. Let me know if anything's staying so I don't ship it out in the morning. If not, some stuff stays till Wednesday. I'll ship on Thursday morning. Hey, see ya.